Wakey wakey, eggs and fucking bakey! Welcome back to Let's Stumble Through, the YouTube series where we have clearly gone a bit native. Now, after many times fighting the Great Wood, you won't believe what I got. That's right, 100,000 souls! Now let's just make sure everything's going fine. Yes it is, everything lovely. Now, you may be wondering, what are we going to spend 100,000 souls on? Well, first things first, we're going to deal with dear old Yoel. That little prick. Hello there, Yoel. You going to call me Champion of Ash?
Oh,
yeah, you are.
I would do it.
Now,
Then
let's pay
shall we
attention.
begin? Bearer.
Yes. Endurance! And I'll boost Vite later. Right now, stamina is my concern. Yeah, I'll be fine. It'll be perfectly fine, alright. Let's pay attention to what he has to say after this.
Be safe, our Lord.
Notice that? Went from Champion of Ash to Lord. Lord of what, you might ask? Well, I don't know. I mean, we're essentially 16 points into hollowing, so that could have something to do with it. Oh, but we'll learn that once we come back here. Now, anything else?
Oh, I would, as I have said, but perhaps
Yes.
I weep that the... you have attained ample strength.
For what, you may ask?
All will soon be clear, my good Lord. Be safe.
Oh, God, fucking damn it. This is the thing I don't like about the residents of Londor. They lie, cheat, and steal for... That dog scares the living shit out of me. But yeah. Garrett, do you have anything to say?
Heavens.
Oh,
Heavens.
damn. Well, that was unexpected, but no unpleasant. Now, let's go talk to the Pyromancer. Because, as useless as most Pyromancies are to me, since I have about as much focus points as a mouse, I do like having them.
I wish to express my gratitude for trusting the lowly Pyromancer and allowing me to gaze upon this majestic flame.
Aww.
As promised, I will impart pyromancies to you. But first, you will need a flame of your own.
Goddamn. Okay. Now, we've just gotten the Pyromancy
Careful
flame.
you don't burn yourself with it.
Oh, you. Now, let's just...
Do not be gone. What is a teacher?
So, now, little thing you have to know about Pyromancy is they can be done only one way. Like, if you want a Pyromancy student, let's just put this thing on because you can't stand beside me. You have to basically be given a flame from somebody else. So, it's sort of... They give you a piece of themselves, so you can actually use Pyromancy. Now, where would it be kept? Here it is. Alright. Flame catalyst used by Pyromancers. Equip Pyromancy to utilize... Pyromancy flame to utilize Pyromancy. Pyromancies must be attuned to the bonfire. Blah blah blah. Creates a combustive flame in the wielder's hand. One of the most... One of the most... basic pyromancies, and for this reason, the flame created is fierce. Works well equipped in either hand. So, let me just show this off. Now, just go. Now, while that might look dangerous, its range is essentially nothing. But it does do a little bit of damage, which is good. And also weighs nothing, because it's literally your hand. It's literally just a flame from him brought into your hand. Essentially a piece of his soul, for all intents and purposes. Let me just double check to make sure we're not going terribly over time. But yeah. Now, let's see if we can get some pyromancies from him, because there's one specific
there
one
you
that I
are,
love.
unkindled. I am pleased to have a pupil.
Oh, I love this guy. Right, learn pyromancers. Oh. Nothing too great yet, but still useful. I'll get those off camera. I don't want to spend these 100 souls on just that. What else you got? pyro set. Attire of the Pyromancers of the Great Swamp. Wound tightly with leather and fitted with... okay. The life of a Pyromancer is a life of endless trudging through marshland. So yeah, this is giving you just some backstory into where the Pyromancers came from. They came from the marsh. The terrible, terrible marsh. Okay, in the Great Swamp, bronze was used ritualistically to ward off evil spirits and keep darkness at bay. Huh. That's new. Must have happened along the space between Dark Souls 2 and 3. Because I don't remember Pyromancers ever having bronze. In the Great Swamp, it was thought that adorning oneself with natural fauna would provide protection from the flames of pyromancy.
Do not be gone for long. What is it?
Yes, thank you. Now, logically, that makes sense. Logically, that makes sense, because pyromancy, all pyromancy, originally came from the life soul. Now, you remember what I said in the beginning? There were 4 souls. Light, dark, life, and death. Pyromancy was the creation of the life soul, and since, like, you know, nature is the very symbol of everything living, it would make logical sense to, to cover yourself in nature so that you don't die. Alright. She did the... because I remember I had to give the Shrine Maiden something in order to get a key.
How
You can sell me a key.
gracious. Passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
Thank you, thank you. Now, grave key, a door to the... ooh, yeah. This is how we get our lovely miracle lady. Gimme gumdrops. Anything else? Nothing else. Sweet.
Ashen one.
Yes, I'll get you souls, I'll get you souls. Now, I don't believe we had the chance in the previous episode to basically look at the flame of the Great Wood. And I'm just getting all this out of the way because I'm never going to come back to it. Now, Soul of the Curse-Rotted Great Wood. Used to climate souls. Ever since its establishment, all manner of curses have managed to seep into the undead settlement. The worst of them were sealed away inside a spirit tree, but eventually the curses took their toll. So that's something that's going to give you a bit of backstory into the undead settlement. For some reason, the place was just covered in curses. No idea why. And we've already fought them. The big tubby ladies, also known as the Evangelists. Let's just assume they're affiliated with a certain what's the word I'm looking for? Cannibal that we have heard of and may have to deal with in the future. Now, I believe I forgot to mention the thingy. What thingy? This thingy. Transpose and kill. This is a fairly new mechanic that I don't know, because before in Dark Souls 1, at the very least, you had to give the boss souls to a blacksmith and they'd actually make you the lovely weapon. Alright, an old transpose and killed from Corland, crafted with stitched crystal lizard hide. Oh. Give to Ludlith. This kiln can transpone twisted souls to craft special items with their concentrated essence? I can't read, I'm sorry. Deemed forbidden by those unable to make proper use of it. So that's interesting. So the use of turning souls into weaponry and armor was kind of outlawed. Wonder why? Wonder why?
Fret not, fret not. My feet are here firmly planted, for I am the Lord.
Lovely. Alright. Give me gumdrops.
Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession.
You know why.
Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bringed transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferreth to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now?
Interesting. So the way he said that, it would seem that because right now the boss souls are called twisted souls, and we're not entirely sure why, but I'm assuming because it's been so long. Like, the Age of Fire has gone on for so long that people have, like, lost souls and gained them so many times that at this point it's difficult. Like, the souls aren't as pure as they used to be. In Dark Souls 1, you got the soul of Nito, like the soul fragments from Lord Gwyn. But in this game, you just got twisted souls, so maybe, just maybe, a bit because of all those undead, that served those firekeepers in the graveyard, souls have now become so twisted and contorted that it's getting harder and harder to actually just use them in any meaningful way, apart from just like gathering soul power from them. Right, now, let's grab this. Lovely bit about this part, you don't actually have to get any of this stuff. You can just read it and learn some stuff about it. Now, the Hollow Slayer Greatsword and the Ostor's Spear you get from the Greats. Curse Water Greatwood. Now, Greatsword used for a lifetime by a masked knight. Harbours the fears that lurk within the minds of hollows, and is particularly effective against them. Bestowed to a proper mirror knight long ago, two-handed to execute special sword techniques. Let's see. So yeah, I believe there were a few undead knights which used the mirror set. Now we picked that up in I think the last episode, but apparently they were just a bunch of undead hunters, which is very strange. Or it could be a reference to Lucatiel from Dark Souls 2, because she wore the whole mirror set along with the mask, which I completely forgot how to get, but I'll get it later. So yeah, that's good to know. Now, Astro's Spear, one of the curses that festered within the belly of the Great Wood, and a terrible weapon favoured by Earl Astir the Impaler. The spear is enwreathed in rotten, heavily poisonous meat. Defeating foes restores HP. And its special is Shield Splitter. Basically means that even if they're guarding, they're fucked. Now, out of these two, I'm not sure which one to get. The spear's kinda useful when you're dealing with, like, PvPing and some bastard's using a katana. And you can just, like, poke at him for as long as you want. Oh, but this one would help in, like, the Abyss. Abyss? No. No, we don't go to the Abyss yet. That's DLC. Now, this one will help with the Cathedral of the Deep. For all those bloody undead. Never really used great swords. Now would be a great time. Nah, getting it. Right. Now. On to Vort's soul. Great hammer wielded by Vort, the Outrider Knight of the Boreal Valley. Weapon is imbued with frost and causes frostbite. Frost accumulates with it in the body, causing frostbite, which saps one's health, lowers absorption, blah blah blah. So you don't really get much from this apart from knowing that the Outrider Knights, for some reason, are just... They are imbued with frost, and we're not sure why. I'm assuming it's because that whatever reason they turn into beast is something that, like our Ashen Estus flask, is something that reverses the first flame's effects for some reason. Not sure why, but I'll roll with it. Alright, now the Pontiff's left eye. This is some lore regarding the, dear old Sullivan, that bastard. Bewitched ring that Pontiff Sullivan bestowed upon his knights. Recovers HP with successive attacks. Knights who peer into the black orb are lured into battles of death, transformed into frenzied beasts. No wonder the Pontiff only provides these rings to those dispatched to foreign lands. Okay, good. Thank you.
No.
So yeah, Pontiff Sullivan, he is essentially the reason why the Outrider Knights exist, and why it's kind of terrifying to... Because for some reason, he's just... The rings bestowed by him both, like, restore HP on successive hits, and will turn whoever wears them into a frenzied beast. Now, in this game, more so than any other, there's items take on more attributes of their wearers. So like the Pontiff's skill here, which I need. I don't need you. The Pontiff's left eye. Since it recovers HP with successive attacks, we can take that to mean that the Pontiff, dear old Pontiff, for some reason had a thing for hurting people. Why? Well, we'll learn that once we get to Iroquois.
At the foot of Lothric Castle, an old path still runs below the tower in the undead settlement. It was used to transport sacrifices to the Cathedral of the Deep. You should see where it leads. If...
I love that bastard. I love him to bits. No. What was I thinking? We got all the things. We have all the Dark Sigils. We've talked to everybody. Do I want to upgrade my weapon? God damn it, I need to fix my controller. We need to level up!
Welcome home, I should speak
All those
then.
souls. Oh yeah, we need to give her the soul. Forgot about that.
Ashen One, this is much like what lies within me.
Yeah.
Then let it find its own place within my bosom. She will understand. We are both firekeepers after all. Forgive me, sister. May the flames guide thy way.
Okay, now contrary to what the Dark Sigil told us, we can now heal it. Now this is going to be the thing that helps me hopefully show every little bit of this game. Because, oh boy,
Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
thank you. Because I do not want to deal with going through
Welcome
essentially
home, I
half
should
the
speak
game.
then.
Alright, level
Very
me
well.
up.
Then touch the take no.
Now, what do I want? I want a lot more son of a bitch. Jesus! I almost maxed out my strength. I want to take it. I want to take it. It'll take forever to level up again, but I want to take it. No. Take that there. Put these here. Buff you to 60. Okay, that was... When I was farming 100,000 souls, I did not realize it would take... I would be able to level up this much. Oh, just look at that. We won't ever be able to do this again, and I have not leveled up health. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. What's health to an undead?
Farewell, may the
Thank
flame.
you. Jesus. That was too many. That was far too many. Oh god, I love it. Love it to bits! Right. Now, where were we? Because I cannot remember for the life of me. Oh yeah! We were going down the tower now that we've beaten the Great Word. Sweet. Lovely. Alright. Pit of Hollows, dilapidated bridge. Oh yeah, we were supposed to get the cleric. Because she's a good way to figure out exactly what being a firekeeper means. Because in the beginning, you see her in arguably the worst state possible, and you can make her go worse. But why would you sick bastard? Okay, alright, down the sewers. And hopefully don't die! Ow! No! Screw you all! Oh, you bastard. The sliver of health, dude. The sliver of health. Oh, you may also notice the Sunbro icon in the top left. That's what happens when you get hollow, love. It does absolutely nothing, but it's just aesthetically displeasing. The one time I don't need to kick. And you kick. I despise the kick. I really do, right. Actually, what did the Grave Key ever say? Because we were going at 1,000,000 miles an hour there. Alright. Key to the bar door leading from the sewer. Below the under summit to a moist grave. The grave, which no longer receives visitors, was once the site of a statue of Alka, goddess of sin, and was believed to pardon wrongdoing and lift curses. Ah yeah, I completely forgot about that. Wait a minute, was this the... Please don't be where I think it is. Shit. So yeah, this is... Oh, here's a little depraved, being a little shit. Here's Velka. Basically the only mention we have of Velka in this entire game, which is very strange. And for those of you who don't know, Velka is basically the god you pray to and give souls to if you want to get rid of your sin. And you accumulate sin by, I think, invading and killing NPCs. Oh god, I don't know what any of these do. Absolution? You have not sinned? Okay. Dissolution? Oh, right, okay. So yeah. For some reason, I don't know why, but just because for some reason the gods work differently than anything else. Like, Velka can get rid of your curse of the undead. Now, you could do that using a purging stone, but that's just transferring the curse onto the stone. But the gods, for some reason, can actually lift a curse, which confuses me to no end. Right, now, we're going to deal with some bastards over here. Red-hilted halberd. One of these days I need to learn how to use them. Alright, down this way. Where are they? There you are. Oh, that's an interesting corpse. I mean, I could run through them. I mean, that's probably the better idea. Now, you're gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong here, because, well, once we reach the Cathedral of the Deep, we're gonna run into a couple more of these bosses, but if you're fighting them and they have, like, glowing eyes, you know, all lovely and glowing, then you're gonna need to kill them twice, because I think if they don't have glowing eyes, they don't respawn, but if they do, they're gonna respawn. Thank you. Hello there. And goodbye. And there's one of the goddamn villagers. And there he goes. Alright, alright. Are we finally out of that place? Good. Right. Crystal lizard. Gimme! Get over here. I know what's gonna happen. You can't trick me. You remember that bastard? I remember him. Alright, let's just... There you go! You thought you could trick me? Me! You're 1,000 years too early. God bless those bastards. Now, I'm not entirely sure what this cavern is, because it ain't a sewer, that's for certain. Because there's no, like, pipes leading down to it. And they don't throw undead down. Give me gumdrops. Down here. I could properly use the bow. Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Come on. There we, come on, game. The downsides of playing Dark Souls. When your shield button starts failing, then, oh boy, you're fucked. Oh, one of the few blessed weapons in the game. Now there's our little friend, that little bastard. But down here is death. Shit! What are you doing? You know what? Not risking it. Not risking it. Fuck this! Ah! You thought you could kill me? Now, take a swig. Can I kill them if I try? I don't want to try. But I want what's there. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Now that was great. Give me gumdrops and... Oh yeah, he died. Oh, and a Saint's Talisman. On another saint. Now what did the Saint's Talisman ever say? Because I never did bother reading it. Alright, medium for casting miracles of the gods. Ivory talismans are given only to women clerics, and faith greatly affects their effectiveness. There is a certain frailty to this talisman, which undermines the steadfastness granted by its skill. Now, talismans, their thing is, like, you can use them to boost your poise, so that when you're casting a miracle, you don't get hit. You don't, like, stop because you're getting hit. But god damn it, it's strange, because the talismans they give to basically everyone else is just rugged and worn. But the ones they give to women are just, like, so pristine. Now. Go away. Go away, just let me talk to the lass.
Who is there? Is someone there? Anyone?
Yes?
Oh, please. Whoever you are, touch me. The dark surrounds me, nibbles at my flesh. Little creatures. They never stop biting. So please, hold out your hand and touch me. Ah, yes, there you are. So close, indeed. Then I am not entirely alone just yet. Praise the merciful gods above. Oh, forgive me. I am Irina of Karim. I came to this land so that I might be a firekeeper. Your touch has freed me from the darkness. You are a champion, then. I am weak and unfit to tend the flames. But if it would not trouble you, might I enter into your service instead?
Yeah, sure, why not? I don't see a problem. Just a random stranger. Could kill me in my sleep, but oh well.
Thank you, sweet champion. I shall take my vows. I, Irina of Karim, solemnly swear to serve you.
Karim, you say? The land of the backstabbers? Oh, this should be fun. Oh, but in reality, it's gonna be alright. Alright. What we saw there was something that gives us insight into how firekeepers are made, and for some reason she's both blind and like suffers from little creatures that nibble at her. Now I've got a few theories on that. It could be that, as we discussed, getting closer to the Dark Soul to feed Dark Souls to the flame to keep it going. That could be it. That could be it. Just getting more attuned to the dark, and so you can easily manipulate it more. But the nibbling is very reminiscent of a secret spell, a little dark sorcery that we'll get later on, much later on. But yeah, at this point we know nothing. We know nothing, so we'll just get out of here, talk to a friend, and let's see what he has to say.
You've gone and rescued her, have you?
Yeah.
How very quaint. Pitying creatures that are beyond help.
It's my thing, mate. I pity you.
Yeah. Very well. I'm sick of looking after her at any rate. I am Egon, a knight of Karim.
Egon?
I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long. What's the matter? I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only.
Alright, that's good. So basically, he's not going to try to stomp us for taking her away to Violent Shrine. Which is good, because... nah, I'm not gonna do it, because you'll learn a lot more about Egon and Erona, I think her name was. I can't remember names. If you go down the dark path with their story, but that involves killing both of them, and I'm not up for that. Not when it would be in my best interest to not do that. Now, is this the elevator that goes up, or is it the elevator that goes down? I can never tell with these things. It was the one that goes up. How about that? Okay. Let's review. Got so many Estus flasks, got 6k souls, not enough to level up, but... oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now this area was pretty terrifying the first time through, because it's dark, it's dank, and it's big. And you know what big, dark, dank areas are, right? You know, they're boss rooms. Oh, but it's not a boss room. Okay. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, let's deal with it. Shouldn't be too hard. Here we have a knight of the... whoa! Shit! Ah! That flurry! Shit, okay. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. I need time. I need... huh. I'll take it. I'll hit him! Yeah, the knights are kind of... they are brutal as hell. But if you know how to beat them, and you have something that can break their boys, yeah, you stand a chance. Oh, jeez. Oh, sweet. Fucking sweet. Oh, man. That guy is terrifying if you're unprepared. Very terrifying. Oh, he was going an ember. Now, we've noticed that, hollows, like the knights in Lothric Castle, they tend to have red eyes, and if you look back at the video, you'll see that for some reason the Irithyll Knight has white eyes, like light blue, signifying frost. I'm not entirely sure what this is, because it's something to do with the Cathedral of the Deep and Aldrich, because he's essentially breaking a lot of rules that's been established in the Dark Souls lore. Ooh. Ooh, yes, give me gumdrops. Alright, straight sword bestowed upon Outrider Knights of the Boreal Valley. This weapon is enshrouded in frost and causes frostbite. Every Outrider Knight one day devolves into a beast, constantly hounded by the Pontiff Sullivan's black eyes. Yeah, so basically it's the same weapon, it just does frost damage. Kinda useless in PvP, but I'll be the judge of that. Right. Now I think we'll open this door, we'll go see our new friends, and then we'll end it here, because we're probably running on about this point. Oh wait, our friends are not here. Well, it was a lovely sentiment. That will do it. So now I think I'll end it here on this road of sacrifices. Ah, jeez. Pontiff Sullivan. Really becoming a huge problem. Because he's responsible for the Outrider Knights, Vort, and wait, what the hell is that thing? Where is... oh my... where are they? Come on, put them here. Thank you. Danka, danka. What in the blue blazes is that thing? Or that? Okay, yeah. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next time when we deal with this bastard. Oh boy.